Well, collectors, here we are again. Another Whitman video. This one is 131, Ob, is that right?
That's right, 131.
131, yeah. Well, here we go again, and we're enjoying the summer. I hope you guys are too. Before I get started, we had a collector here that lives locally, and he was here a couple of weeks ago, and he said, "You know, Whitman," he says, "you're famous." I said, "What do you mean I'm famous?" "Oh, no, you're famous with all these videos." And I said, "Well, I don't know about that." He says, "But yeah," he says, "I think a lot of your viewers would like to have DCT t-shirts." He says, and as it happens, he's just in that business. So I said, all right, make us some DTC t-shirts, and let's see what they look like. So he's got here's one here, and it's got all our information on it and stuff. Kind of cool. It's even got my picture in the middle, in case you don't get tired of looking at me. But anyhow, we have these in big sizes. We got them up to XXX if there's anybody out there that needs one that big. And so if you're interested, they're just 25 bucks. So there you go. I don't know whether that's something for anybody or not, but I have to be nice to my customers, and so we've got to help where we can. And then on another note, I know it's only in June here, I guess, still, but you should start thinking about September with the Great Mac Show that's coming up. It's going to be in York, Pennsylvania. It's a great convention center, really a nice area, and it's a extremely good show. Not something you want to miss, and you'll see lots and lots of collectors there from all over the world, and it'll give you a chance to meet some people and see some really great stuff. I'm not sure the exact dates. I think it's the second week, is it, in September, Ob? I don't know.
I don't know.
You don't know either? No. We'll have to look it up, and we'll let you know as the videos go on, but it might be something you want to look into, because it's a great show. Even if you only go to this show all year, I think you'll enjoy it, and it'll be beneficial to you. So anyhow, Ob and I, we made it out to the cornfield show, and in Wilmington, Ohio, and I thought I would show you some stuff from there. But before I do that, man, I'm thirsty, Ob. How are you?
Yeah, I need a drink.
Boy, we need a drink. You need a drink. You're too quiet, I think.
Sick.
Got to loosen you up. You're sick?
Yeah, I'm sick.
That's not good. You sure you want to drink then if you're sick?
Yeah, I'll drink it out.
Okay. All right. Well, I hope that'll make you feel better.
Cornfield flu.
You feel blue?
No, the cornfield flu.
Oh, the cornfield flu.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's it when you meet a lot of people out there and shake hands, and you never know which guy's got some kind of disease that you're going to get, but I don't know, I feel okay, though. What do you think, it's a little virus, Ob, or what?
I don't know. No, it's not a virus. I don't know. It's sick.
But you just don't feel good.
No.
Well, maybe a little this good Imperial will help you somewhat.
Or it'll just kill me, one or the other.
Yeah. No throwing up on the table.
No throwing up on
especially when there's stuff out there. So if you have to throw up, let me know, and I'll throw a blanket over everything or something. All right, well, we'll get going here. Little wham in there in that Imperial. I think it's going to taste good. I'm ready for a drink, even though it's 1 minute of 12. There we go. Close enough. There you are, Rob.
All right.
Okay, prost to all you guys. And ah, yes, that's a good one. Get me going here. Yours tastes all right, Ob?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Well, I hope that'll help you some. It seems to me the only time a drink is good when you don't feel well. The reason you don't feel well is because you had too much to drink the day before. So a little of the dog that bit you sometimes feels good, but I don't know. So let's see. I'll show you here some of these things. Just got to get this to nobly lit. And let's see what I got here. I ran into a guy when we first got to the show, and he had a bunch of pull tops. So we bought them, and I think some of them are quite interesting. What's nice about them too, the man, the collector that was selling them, he's also a machinist. So he made bases for them so they can stand up, you know, because these are supposed to go on the top of a pole. So I'll just show you what we got here. Here's a piece that is Imperial, but it's for a musician.
Yeah, that's great. I don't think I've ever seen one of those before.
I've never seen one either. I think it's quite rare, and it's really nice with its gilded brass and the nickel. What do you call that? A leer or something in the center?
Oh, it's called a leer, yeah.
Is that what it is? I think it is. It's not a xylophone, I don't think.
It's
but,
not a xylophone.
I don't know.
Let me see, there's a stamp on here, I think. No, it's just a decoration.
No stamp yet. It's kind of a neat thing, though.
Yeah, I've never seen one before.
No.
How do you know it's Imperial? Just the look of it?
Just the look of it, yeah. And then here's another item that I think is Imperial too, and it's the same idea, only it has an iron cross in the center, and that's mounted on a special metal base too. So that's kind of cool.
It's better. Can you take it off?
Yeah, I think it'll come off. Not easily, but it will come off. Just leave it.
I just want to put it down flat to get it better.
But I think the Iron Cross is an Imperial Iron Cross, and
Yeah.
so that would tell us for sure that it's an Imperial piece.
You had it backwards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nice. I like the stands too.
Yeah, the stands are really nice. And here's another one. This stand's just made out of wood, but looking at it, I think the Iron Cross is a real metal. Looks real to me. Think that is,
Well, why would they? Why wouldn't they?
Yeah, I guess it's just as easy. How expensive could that have been? Size DAF piece, which I think is RZM marked also. It's all nickel.
Yeah, not much to it, but
No.
that's what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Let's see what we got here. Yeah, there's an
There's an
RZM.
RZM on it.
Can't see it. Here we go. I had it right the first time.
Yeah, and then we have another DAF that's a little smaller. Weighs a lot though, real solid.
Yeah, a little more ornate than the other one.
Yeah, see the lines and the swathes and so forth. And that one's not marked, but I think it's because it's early.
Well, that would explain it.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're marked underneath in the wheel and stuff like that.
Well, that wouldn't be on his space.
No.
So, and then you got to have a swaz here. That's a pretty nice piece too. All nickel, very heavy.
Yeah.
Nice. That may have been marked if it had more of the lower part of it, but it doesn't, so.
It's complete. It's just not marked.
Yeah, the threads go into the base that he made. And then one more here that I think is pretty cool. This is a pretty rare thing here. It's very, very heavy. That's the NSBO, which you don't see very often. Very desirable piece. It has a little crack. Let's see. Yeah, right here. The bar is cracked,
Yeah.
but I don't think that's a big deal.
Oh, it's heavy though, isn't it? Yeah, these are cool pull tops.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
A lot of detail.
All right, so that's them. I guess we can kind of just leave them here, can't we, Ob?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Yeah, they provide a nice little decoration here for the table. I like your little wine tray too. Where'd you get that? Fancy restaurant when they weren't looking?
Yeah, I nipped it. I don't know where that came from. It's probably yours, not mine.
Yeah. Oh well. Okay, so that's some of the things. I'll show you some more things here. Some more things that we got at the show, and this is a very, very nice crystal glass. It's all red with a regular top, and then it has the Wehrmacht eagle on it. It's all red all the way around. And the lady that I got it from, she says her father got it from the Vigorously, which was Hitler's yacht. They broke that up on the Delaware River not too far from here back in 1952, and allegedly her father was able to get this glass. I mean, that's not iron-proof documentation, but it could be the right tale. I don't know, but either way, it's really a neat glass, I think. Okay, and here's another really stunning item that we got at the show. Look at that tropical belt and the buckle. It's just magnificent. I suspect it was never issued. The paint on the buckle, the Army buckle, is 100% throughout. Just fantastic.
Yeah.
And it has a like a stock marking back here that they use for inventorying things, I think. And then it also has a size, can't see it very well there. I think it's right there. The size of the belt is there.
At 85 or?
Yeah, pretty small guy. But this belt is absolutely pristine. And
can you look inside the buckle, see if it's stamped or anything?
I didn't.
It would be on the other side. Yeah, it'd be there.
I don't know whether you can see that in
Yeah,
there.
there's something there.
Is there? No, I didn't look inside, but if it's stamped too, that's even better.
I can't really tell what it is, but it's
You
there.
getting it?
I think it's an Aspen mark.
Yeah. But there you go, guys. I don't think you'll ever find a better tropical example than that belt.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, it's really, really nice. And then I bought a. It's just a plain bayonet, but it's mint. And you guys that know bayonets, you'll see that that's a pack bayonet by the rivets. But the hilt's mint. It has a really nice, high quality brown frog, and the scabbard paint is really almost mint too. And then to boot, there's a nice trottle on it. It's in good shape. And I'll show you the blade. Look at that blade. Absolutely stone mint. Beautiful, beautiful finish on it, nickel finish. And then on the other side is the the Siegfried Waffen pack mark. Now, I don't usually buy just plain bayonets, but when you see them in that condition, I think it's something that a collector would want. I know I would want it if I'm collecting bayonets. You like that one, Rob?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not bad, huh? Yeah, not bad at all. And then this, I found this out in the parking lot of the show while I was smoking a cigar.
I was just laying there.
Well, it was inside of a bag of a guy that was walking around. I said, "What you got there?" Because I saw the pommel sticking out. No, I don't know. I got one of these here Nazi daggers, and this is an Eichhorn second luft piece. It's got the original portapee on it and the original hanging straps. The straps show some wear right around here, but they're original to the piece, so best to be left with it. And it's a textbook Eichhorn scabbard also, and it's got that heart-shaped pommel we like to see on Eichhorn stuff, and then it has a dynamite blade, and there's that Eichhorn trademark on the back. So I thought that was a decent piece. It's not anything to be the best in a collection, but it's really a great piece to start out with. And it's totally out of the woodwork, never been in a collection, and 100% throughout. So it's a nice thing. I like it. And next I got another piece. This was out in the parking lot too. You know, this smoking cigars sometimes is pretty beneficial for getting stuff, because you happen to be sitting next to the door where people come in, and what you got there, you know, and I've gotten many things that way. And a lot of times they just walk up to you. Yeah, they say, "Do you know what this is?" or something like that, and next thing you know, you're talking turkey. And this piece I particularly really like. I think it's a beautiful thing. This is a 1902 model naval dirk. It's got an ivory grip and a really nice scabbard with no dents in it, with the old rope type bands that simulate a rope around a piling, you know. And the naval officer that owned it apparently was in World War II in the Third Reich, so he adapted his piece to the times, and it has a 1938 changeover Third Reich pommel on it, as well as a Third Reich knot. This knot would not have been worn during the Imperial times. It's a beautiful silver bullion knot. So all around a really nice...
Is the swastika in there? Is it carved out? What's going on with that?
No, it's in there. Oh yeah, it's
there it is. Okay.
beautiful. Yeah, really nice.
Hold on a second.
Really nice changeover pommel.
Okay, I got you.
Gotcha.
It's a weird shadow
Yeah.
on it or something.
And then we'll look inside, and it's a real pleasure too. It for once, it really has a nice blade. Really nice blade. Can you get that up? It's a sailing ship motif with a fouled anchor on top. Beautiful Imperial blade, nickel plated.
All right, you can spin it.
I'll show you the other side there. And basically the same, I think. There's no maker mark on it, but you see that a lot with Imperial pieces. So that's a pretty nice thing. I was very happy to see it. I love you never know what somebody's going to pull out of their bag, and I love it when you see something like that that you're just not going to see every day. You ready, Ob?
Sure.
Yeah. Is it helping at all, or you still feel lousy?
Still feel lousy.
That's not good. Well, maybe somebody will send you a jar of aspirin or something. I won't hit you up too heavy here, Rob.
No, don't worry about that.
All right. I won't worry if you're not going to worry. Little wham. A little Whitman wham. Yes, sir. All right. So you like that stuff so far, Rob?
Yeah,
It's not bad, is it?
Yeah, that's good stuff.
You know, you figure if you didn't go to the show, you wouldn't have got it. So that's what you got to think about, things like that. Here's to you again, collectors. Ah, that's good. Well, and I also, I guess I'm kind of a silly guy, but I like different types of pieces and all, and I saw these on a table that one person had, and I just had to have them. These are fraternal order daggers.
Fraternal
My
order.
glasses on here.
It's not fraternal order.
No, it's Masonic, I'm sorry. Well, it's a fraternal order too, but they're Masonic daggers. And you see both of them have skull pommels, and they both have crossbones for cross guards. And on the one here, it has the Masonic order on the grip, which is a wood grip. And on this one, the Masonic order is on the top of the scabbard fitting. But it's also interesting on this one, if you see if you can get that, Ob, the skull has some red eyes buried back there. Can you see them on the camera?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gives it really a cool look. And then there's the crossguard has a handshake on both.
They look well made.
It's very well made. Show you the blade is beautiful here. This I believe is a German piece. Probably about 1900, and it has a real nice nickel-plated blade with a center ridge. There's no maker on it, but it's I believe it's a German piece. Doesn't matter, it is what it is. And the other piece, you notice it's got this really wild hanger on it. It appears that the hanger has two buttons in the leather here, and because it's cocked like this, I suspect when it was worn that would put it on a 45-degree angle, wouldn't you think, Ob? Yeah. And this one is actually, I believe
it's a frog that's acting like a hanger.
Huh?
It's a frog acting like hangers.
Yeah, that's right, a frog acting like a hanger. This, I believe, is a British piece, has a really nice nickel-plated blade, and probably about 1900 also, and it has the company name on here. I'll have to look it up and see if they are indeed British, but I like stuff like this, and I think they look neat displayed with other things.
It's different. I like the skulls.
Yeah, you gotta like the skulls, and for those of you that may not know, a lot of people say, why do Masonic dirks have a skull on them? And the answer to that is, according to the rules of the Masonic group, whoever reveals the secrets of the organization, you know, they had a lot of secrets, these things, whoever reveals the secrets, the penalty is death. so that's what the skulls are there for. So I thought you'd like to see them. I like them. I think they're cool. Never reveal the secrets, collectors. And then another nice piece that I was lucky to get. I like this piece a lot. This, of course, is an SS dagger. And if you look at it, you'll see that the cross guards are all nickel, and the scabbard mounts are all nickel. And it has a painted scabbard because this is actually a fairly late made dagger, and it has the right vintage short hanger on it, beautiful black leather and a plated clip, and then it also has markings on the leather too, so that's really cool. And the ebony grip is sensational. It's got a nickel eagle. There's not a fault in the whole grip, and it fits like a glove. Just beautiful. And then on the killer of it is, look at that blade, collectors. Stone mint with all the grain in it and all the frosting in the back of the motto. They just don't come any nicer than that blade. Really, really good. And then on the reverse, it's got an SS code of 1211/39. So this piece was made in 1939. This 1211 code you don't see very often, and apparently the producer that made the dagger was still had some nickel parts left and used them up as late as 1939. So we collectors got the benefit of that, because you really have a very, very high quality RZM dagger here that I think any SS collector would like to have that in their collection. Isn't that a pretty piece, Ob?
Yeah, it's nice.
I mean, that's really, that's about as good as they get. I bought this from a collector I've known for many, many years, and he only collected the very best, and he's starting to sell things now. And in fact, I bought that tropical belt from him too, so you can get an idea of his taste. So there we go. I think that's a pretty nice dagger. And then I also bought a couple of nice swords. I'll show you one here that I was particularly happy to find. This is an early initial production SS officer dagger. It's got solid nickel fittings. They're not the plated type because it's initial production with solid nickel runes and solid nickel scabbard mounts, and the grip is in perfect condition, as you can see. And it's got a knot on it. Shows a little wear in the knot, but that's commensurate with the piece. And the scabbard shows a little wear, but the original paint is still not bad. It's overall a nice SS dagger. You're thinking, well, who made it? And I'm going to show you here. It's got a nice blade. Try not to stab Ob. And then on the reverse here, you can see that is the first style trademark by Peter Dan Krebs. It's got the white washer on it. And the first style you don't see very often. The second style is a little larger, what you see most of the time. But what's nice about this too, there's the SS Coulter's icon stamped on the bottom of the hilt. And I believe it's also stamped on the, yeah, see, it's on the scabbard throat too. So this is a absolutely 100% early SS dagger, and there are not many of these around anymore today. Most of them are in collections, so I was really lucky lucky to find that at the show, which I'm very happy about. It's a good looking piece, no faults. You know, just if you're collecting SS things, you've got to have an SS officer digging. Granted, they're not cheap, but you're not, like I say many times, you're not really spending money. These are an investment. They surely, most certainly, will rise in price in the future. Ah, that's good. And then one other thing that I bought. I think you collectors will like this. This is a very nice Imperial Model 89 infantry sword with a beautiful gilded basket hilt, folding basket. Has the Kaiser's cipher on the grip, and look at that grip wire. Boy, it looks like it was done yesterday. It's so nice and tight, and beautiful decorative hilt on the back. Nice on the basket, and then the scabbard is all nickel, which would have cost a little extra, and it has the one ring, so that we know that this was produced after 1906. And if you like the outside of this sword, hold on to your seat, guys, because you're going to really like this. This blade is magnificent. Oh, wow. Just feast your eyes on that, guys. Look at that band Damascus. Full mint. Just look at that. Oh, just beautiful. Man, it looks like it's moving. It's so great. And then there is a maker mark on it, which makes it even nicer. If the camera can get it, you'll see there's the back-to-back Acorn Imperial Squirrel trademark there.
Hey, look at that.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
And with a quill back blade too, you know. Just you will never find a better blade than that. I mean, it had to take the guy a month to make that blade. It is just fantastic. I can't imagine how a blade like this has survived for the last, 120 years without somebody putting fingerprints all over it or something. It just, it's in the same condition as the day it was made. A very, very desirable piece. This is the kind of thing, even if you're not collecting Third Reich pieces, who doesn't want a beautiful Damascus blade like that? I mean, just to be able to show what the Germans could do. Just incredible. You normally don't see this kind of thing on Third Reich stuff, because most of the Damas masters of the Imperial time were gone by then. But that to me is one of the greatest pleasures in the hobby, of being able to look at something like that, and every time you pull it out of the scabbard, it's got to make you smile. It's just a really a thrill to see a piece like that, and then the overall condition of the sword is really nice too. Oh, okay, collectors. Now we'll get to some unboxing here, and we'll start out. Start out with a box here coming from Canada. Okay, let's see what we got here from Canada. Get our Bob Burns cutter working here. Seems to be all right. hopefully. Yep, sprung right open here. Little letter. Yeah. Yeah, I trust you'll give a good price for it. Okay, there we go.
Real school paper there.
Yeah, it's the old notebook paper from English class.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a dagger here in a nice bag. That's always a good thing, and it looks like a nice set of hanging straps too. Real early straps. So I guess maybe we have an army dagger here, guys. We shall see. I would think so. Put that over here. Let's see what we got here. Wow. Oh yeah, look at this. Boy, this is really nice, guys. If you look at this, this is going to be a very early initial production Eichhorn with that crossguard, and with these bands. Those are the bands they used only on the first produced stuff, with a nice pommel, orange grip, nice portapee. Yeah, let's see what the blade looks like. Oh, wow, look at that blade, guys. Wow, that's nice. Mint. And let's see if it's Eichhorn. Wow, I was right. It's initial production, 33 to 35 mark. And then to boot, we've got the original owner's monogram there. Looks like 2 W's, doesn't it, Ob?
Sure does.
Yeah. Boy, look at that early trademark. Wow, it is rare to see that. Yeah, that's really nice. And then the straps that go with it. Looks like somebody really looked around for a long time to find these, because these straps they're made out of solid brass. They weigh a ton, and those are initial production also, that would have been worn with a dagger like that. So that's, you guys might be saying, oh, it's just an army dagger. Yeah, it's an army dagger, but that is really a high-class piece. It's initial production with the first trademark, got all the first style fittings, beautiful grip and monogram, beautiful scabbard, and then the very rare early hangers to go with it.
It's got, that grip's got a great color to it.
It does. It's
Can you flip the hangers for me? See what kind of wear we got on the back?
yeah, probably quite a bit, I guess, but yeah, but you want to see that too. I mean, this dagger was made in 1935 or 36. It had been worn for 6 or 7 years. But overall, though, the hangers are still in good condition. Yep, I like that. That is a nice package, gentlemen. Thank you, sir, from Canada for sending that, and I think our collectors will like that piece very much. I know I do. You like that, Ob?
Yeah, I do like it.
That's a real butt kicker there. Now, what did he say here again? Something about, I trust you will give a good price on it. Yeah, I will, sir. How can you not give a good price for a great piece like that? I think anybody that collects army daggers would love to have that piece. It's the kind of piece you could sometimes look for years before you ever find it, if you ever do. So that's cool. Let's see what we got next here. Oh, this box is fairly big, Ob. It's going to require a drink.
Where's that coming out of? Looks foreign.
This is coming from Guildford, UK again. Haven't we been getting stuff from
Yes.
this guy's selling his collection little by little, I guess. Well, let's see what we got here. Get the Bob Burns cutter out. I think, is this the guy that does that fantastic wrapping?
I think so, Pop. I don't know.
Oh, so we're in for an hour to get this stuff opened up.
Yeah, but I got another battery or something.
Somebody in the comments wrote that there should be a special award for wrapping and this guy should win it.
No, I don't want any competitors.
Well, again,
yeah, that's the guy.
Boy, the dreaded shredded paper.
I don't think so. I think that's blocks. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not too bad, yeah. That makes a nice space there, though. Yeah, this is the guy, Well, collectors, you probably remember these kind of boxes from before that this collector does. And somebody wrote in that there should be an award for the best boxer, and boy, this guy would win hands down. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, even the pieces themselves are taped to the cardboard. It's just an amazing wrap job here. And then he's got bubble paper inside to boot.
5-stage pack job.
Yep.
Nope, he doesn't have anything to worry about.
Yep. Well, I say one thing, nothing ever arrived from this man from England that wasn't still intact and in good shape. Oh yeah, and here you'll remember these, Ob.
Yep, those nice bags.
These nice little bags with a little loop at the top.
Yep.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. Let's see what we got here. If I remember how to take this off, you just pop it off the top here. Yep, and there we go. And then he's got nice little, I guess he had these little sacks made somewhere. Well, looks like we got some kind of an SA dagger here. We certainly do. Looks like a pack piece so far, but lovely cross guards, lovely grip. Very nice anodizing. Grip fits like a glove.
Yeah, nice shrinkage.
Yeah. Same on the back, and I don't know whether this one has a grouper mark. I don't see any. It's a little odd, but let me put my glasses on to be sure. No grouper mark. Well, let's see what this is, guys. Oh, nice blade. Very nice blade. Good motto.
Yeah, nice motto.
Well, I missed on this one. It's a Wusthof. Ed Wusthof. But it's in killer condition. It's odd it doesn't have a grouper, but sometimes you see that. These were daggers that sometimes were just sent to party people and friends of the SA or whatever. So they didn't go through the normal process of having the grouper stamped on them. Okay, guys, we're still trying to get through this here now. Let's see what we got in this next parcel. That was a pretty nice Ed Wusthof dagger, though. I liked it a lot. Did you like that piece, Ob?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like the motto on it too.
Yeah, the motto was nice, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I think they used pack fittings on it, though. That's why I thought it was a pack, which probably makes sense. These companies trying to make all these daggers. 3 million daggers. We need them now. Boy, that must have been something to try to get enough companies that could produce all of them, and I no doubt they had to work together with the companies that made the different parts, so forth. There were companies that just made the scabbard shells, and then companies made the scabbard fittings and cross guards, and so they had to get that all together. And well, we still need 3 million daggers. When are you going to get? You know, can just imagine that. Oh, just incredible. Okay, what do we got here? All right. Well, it looks like we got a nice, nice fireman's bayonet with a fireman knot. I won't take this off. You guys know what they look like. Beautiful hilt. Hilt looks pristine.
Sorry.
Oh,
Boy.
bless you, Ob.
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you. Just untight.
Nice frog on it. Yep. And ooh, beautiful blade. Wow, this is kind of interesting too on the blade. You don't see much different on firemen, so it is nice when you see something different. STZW 56 stamped really in there. That must have been the outfit he was with. But boy, that's really slammed in there, isn't it?
Never seen that before.
No, that's neat. And the blade is stone mint.
Who's the maker? How about a tiger?
Well,
Yeah, Acorn. How about that?
Acorn. Still good. Nice frog, nice scabbard, and the knot.
And the grip's fine? Yeah, the grip's fine.
This is a real high quality
Yeah.
fireman's bayonet. This is something that anybody would want for their collection.
You got
That's
the
really
stamp,
nice.
you got the mint blade, you got the
Oh,
frog,
yeah,
you got
just-
the bayonet hanger. Yep.
No, that's a really nice piece there. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Let's see what we've got next. Well, some nice things coming out of England, I'll tell you. From this same man, he must have had a big collection. This must be the fifth or sixth shipment. It seems like that we've seen here, Rob. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm glad he likes us.
Yeah, every week something else comes in. So that's a good thing. Good for him, good for me. Well, I appreciate it, and it's nice to get so many things from all over the world, and all makes it interesting. And I got a lot of British collectors, and I've said before, I like the British. They're always gentlemen, and they're very nice to me, and I appreciate that. I wish more of them would come to American shows, but I know it's kind of hard to do all that. It costs a lot of money and all, but and there are a lot of shows in England, although they don't call them shows in England, they call them fairs, Ob.
Yeah.
They always tell me, I went to a fair yesterday, and I'm thinking, oh, was he on the Ferris wheel? And I don't know, but let's see what we got here. It's funny the different terms they use for the same thing in England. And oh well.
Yeah, you got the boot and the lift.
Yeah, the
and
boot instead of the hood. Yep.
And your turn signal's called an indicator light.
Yeah, your indicator light's on. Oh, what is that? Oh yeah. Oh,
Well, it makes more sense, turn signal.
It does, really. Yeah. I think I told you guys that story years ago. I was with my first wife in England in the 60s, and she was a blonde, and she wanted some blonde bobby pins. We were in a hotel, and I said, well, I don't know where to get them, and she said, oh, I saw a gift shop when we went into the hotel. Maybe they got them there. I said, okay, I'll go down there and go in the gift shop, and a nice girl there, British girl. British girls are all beautiful too. Beautiful white skin, and oh, I love British girls. And she says, hey, yes, what can we do for you, sir? And
That's a
I
terrible
said, well,
accent.
I need some blonde bobby pins. She says, blonde bobby pins. I'm not familiar with that term. What are they? And I said, well, you know, the things you put in your hair. And Oh, pale grips. So that's what it was. Blonde bobby pins are pale grips. So that's something I learned. There's probably lots of other things that they use different terms for too. Wow, look what we got here. Holy mackerel, I'm going on about blonde bobby pins, and look at this thing.
Fortnite too. They like to use Fortnite a lot, I think.
What's yeah, the fortnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, the British always use the term fortnight, which Marie doesn't know what it means, so I'm not going to reveal it. Boy, this is incredible.
Oh, what do you got there? Can you turn it towards
This
me?
is incredible and real. I mean, this is real. Wow. Man, oh man, is that great. Look at that, Ob. Look at those guards. I've never seen that. All these overlapping oak leaves, and
It's almost like an honor dagger, but it's not.
oh, that is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful, and it's old too. Look how the green is going into it, and they're original.
Well, you look at them, you think they should have did every dagger with those guards.
So this is something where somebody had a few bucks, and they said, I want to jazz up how I look, so I'm going to get a special engraving on my dagger. And he may have had it done locally. I don't know. We'll look and see who the maker is or whatever. But
Well, this could be a special dagger here.
those I believe that those are original. I'll check it out, but that is they're just beautiful. I'm stunned by that. You like that, Mob?
How can you not like them?
Yeah, you're right. How can you not like it?
When I see it, every dagger should have these.
Yeah, that's the first time I've ever seen that done on a dagger, and it is incredible.
Yeah, and it's not even like the honor daggers. It's totally different
No,
design.
no,
Yeah.
it's just a
Oak leaf
fancy
special. Yeah.
fancy thing that some great engraver. I mean, look how they're all overlapping, all raised out. Just remarkable. Wow, I don't even want to look any further because
No, okay, here, I'll take it
no,
out.
no, I don't want anything to spoil it. I want to look at the hanger too, just in case there's something done here. But let's just see. But boy, those are mind-boggling. Wow, what a beautiful thing! What a beautiful thing. No, it's a standard hanger, but it's an early hanger. The scabbard has beautiful anodizing. The grip is outstanding.
We know that.
I love that green verdigris on it too. That's really cool. Look at that. Wow. Wow, that is beautiful.
No district mark stamped in there?
If there were, they went over it. But
No,
what's interesting, see how they put two oak leaves there. Nuts to nuts.
You mean acorns, not oak leaves.
Or acorns, I'm sorry, yeah, acorns.
Yeah,
Wow.
isn't that amazing? Wow, that's a real custom job there.
Yeah, this is really, really beautiful. Nothing on the top or bottom surfaces, just which there's enough there. Well, should we look at it?
Nah, just
Nah,
put it away.
It has a pack style scabbard with the shorter top mount, but wow, that's beautiful. Just incredible. I don't know, collectors, have you ever seen that before? I mean, and you can see it's absolutely real when you look at it. It just, oh, wow. Boy, what an artisan that made that. Let's see what no, just a standard blade. Yep, but a really nice blade.
Nice deep mono.
Yep. Wow, Carl Heidelberg with the beer bottles. Boy, that's beautiful. So what we have here, collectors, is a standard SA, and the person that bought the SA took it somewhere to have that work done on the cross guards, and it's absolutely unique. I've never seen anything like that.
That's a real jazz up there.
Yeah. Whoever that artist was, he was a genius. Just the way he did that and all was, incredible. And it's not made to look like an honor dagger or something like that. It's just
that's the first example I've ever seen of that, too.
I love this. Wow. That is, that's really something. Wow, that's, it just, isn't it amazing, collectors, what we can see in this hobby? And
I wonder if there's anything on the inside of the guards.
well, they're going to be standard guards. That's what they are. They're solid nickel standard guards that he engraved.
Okay.
Wow, that was a thrill. And just think, I get to look at it for a while. Wow. Whew. Boy, it's beautiful. Well, let's see what we got next. Yeah, that could have been the Larry in the group, Bob.
Yeah, could have been.
Man. Boy, what a killer. Oh, man. You, sir, in England have outrageous taste. And where you would find something like that, too, I don't know. I guess, you could go to a show and...
He has brilliant taste. You say brilliant, I would say brilliant.
Brilliant, yeah, brilliant.
It's brilliant.
Yeah, British like that word, brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, let's see what else we got. Boy, that, not much could top that piece. Very, very thrilling to see that. Well, let's see what we got here. Well, we're back to standard stuff, but condition again is incredible. Wow, the anodizing on that scabbard is just about perfect. Still has that coppery look to it.
Yeah, that's good.
It's really pretty. And the grip is really pretty too, with the grain in it. And wow, very, very nice. And from Silesia, that's part of Poland now. That was a big coal mining area. Wow, that drink. I need that drink just to overcome from that last week. But this is, boy, look at that anodizing.
Yeah, it's something, isn't it?
This is it's a dagger's mint on the outside. Oh, nice blade too, beautiful blade.
Every one of them, the models are just sharp.
Yeah. All that frosting in the background, and yeah, this is some a Carl Wusthof. This is the man who's using a like a stick. In northern Germany, there were a lot of streams and so forth, and they used those sticks to leap over the stream, and that's what he's doing.
I thought that it was a Netherlands thing.
You thought what?
It's from the Netherlands. That
Netherlands, yeah, but northern Germany too.
Yeah.
That's Netherlands goes into that area. A lot of people think he's working some kind of a pump, but he's holding not a stick, but what do you call a pole?
Pole. It's like
A
pole
pole.
vaulting.
Pole vaulting over a stream,
Over
yeah.
a stream, yeah.
And apparently that was something they did because you can't have a bridge every 5 feet, so that was the way to get along. And Carl Wusthof is not a maker you see all that often.
Nice dagger, though.
And the condition is incredible. That's a real beauty too. Well, sir, from England, I must say they were some beautiful things. Every one was great, but that engraved crossguard piece was. I mean, I've seen dozens and dozens of these engravings and so forth, and a lot of them you see, most of them you see are not real. But that one, oh, boy does it talk to you. Incredible. Well, like I say so many times, collectors, the fun part about this hobby is that you never see everything. As long as I've been in it, you see new things constantly. There's so much involved, and it's just great. Well, that was a choice box. Do you like that groupie knob?
Sure.
Yeah. Nothing not to like, right? Well, let's see what we got here. This is coming from Broadview, Illinois. In a postal box. The Bob Burns cutter did the trick as usual. What do we got here? A lot of paper. A lot of paper. This is a book on the Obersalzberg that was written by my friend Stephen Mueller, who's been sending a lot of things. I've told you before about Herr Mueller. He was a member of the Knight's Cross Association in the 90s. And
Do you know if that's a newly printed book, or
what's that?
Is that something new from Stephen?
Something new from Stephen.
The book. When was it printed?
The book's been out about 10 years.
10 years, okay.
But it's a nice book on Obersalzberg.
Yeah, it looks like it. I never saw it before.
But when Stephen was at those meetings, he met many of the Knight's Cross winners and other infamous people that were still alive at the time, and he became friends with them. And they gave him a lot of things, a lot of which we've shown in the past. Ava Braun's necklace, Emmy Goering's pearl necklace. These came from his visits. Let's see what we got here. Okay, this. All right, this is. Stephen wrote me about this. This is a watercolor that was done by Hitler. However, he never signed it. But the good part about it is that the watercolor was given to Stephen by Wolf Rudiger Hess, who was Rudolf Hess's son. And this photograph shows this is Stephen Mueller in the 90s with Rudolf Hess's son. This was taken in 1995. And along with this comes a letter which states that Hess's son, his father Rudolf, was given this painting by Hitler in 1923, and then it's signed by Rudiger Hess. So this is the documentation on it, and okay, it's not signed, so it takes a lot of the value out of it. But then again, this is an actual Hitler watercolor that is documented. What is it, like hayfields, Bob?
Yeah, hayfields in the mountains.
And so it you have the signature of Hess's son that it was given to his father Rudolf in 1923. Well, here we go, guys. We got another box here, and this one's coming from Deutschland. So let's see here what we're getting from Germany.
What town in Germany?
What part?
What town?
What town? I can tell you here, Wiesbaden. Nice place. Let's see what we got here. From Wiesbaden. Get the drink out of the way. Maybe we'll have a sip of it. Oh yeah. Wow. Good. Herren Wittmann. Oh boy. Sounds serious, doesn't it? Yeah. Big rubber band. What we got here? Looks like a bayonet, but boy, no, nice scabbard on it so far. Ooh, ach du Liebe. A pack. A long one too. That looks really nice. Nice condition. The scabbard is terrific. Mint. Oh, boy. This looks odd to me. Well, this is very odd. We have an Eichhorn Panzer etch. I believe that's the Eichhorn Panzer etch. I'll have to look, but it certainly looks like it to me. Very, very well done, though. However, the dagger is made by Pack. We can see the rivets are Pack, and it's the early initial production Pack too. I guess it's very possible that Pack may have ordered this from Eichhorn.
Maybe.
Because it's, I mean, it's not. No, this is definitely a real bayonet. Yeah. And you know what? The etch here is much better than Eichhorn did it. Well, we'll have to study this. Wow, that's really, that's something new to me. Isn't that interesting, Ob?
Yeah, it's great.
Wow. You know, the Eichhorn etches we've had with the Panzer detail is nowhere near as good as what that is. It's just tremendous. Isn't that something? Wow. Well, we'll have to look into that one, but just on the surface, I think this is what it is. Again, collectors, we never see everything in this hobby. And we do know that some producers did lend their etches to other producers, especially when the other producer had an order for it, you know. But we'll see on that. Really, really something that I've never seen. Let's see what else is here. If I can get this. Sometimes these things are really hard to open. Like now. Ah, there we go. And let's see what we have here. He says, SS armband with RZM tag, doubts about the authenticity, for example the color, please examine. Well, yeah, there's a cloth tag in it too.
I think that's just a victim of the sun. Let me see the material.
The sun or washing, if the material feels...
Yeah, it doesn't feel right. It's kind of silky, you know.
Little silky, and the thread looks odd on the stripes too.
Yeah, I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, I'm not too optimistic about it either. Well, thank you for sending that, and we'll see what we can find out. You guys that know armbands can get back to us on what you think about that piece. And if you think it's shice, let us know. If you think it's good, maybe just washed out or sun bleached or something, let us know about that too. But,
On all sides, though?
you know, you can't always tell with the color and material because over the years, these things can change. Let's see what we got here. What the heck is this?
Looks like an original sword bag.
Looks like what?
The original sword bag.
It's a little stiff. Yeah, but you're right. It's made out of canvas. That's why. Yeah, I think that is an original bag. Yeah. It's very stiff. It's made of a thick canvas material, which that would keep your sword in good shape too. And it's well used inside, and yeah, I would say that's original. Yeah, I like that. All right, so we're seeing some odd stuff in this box, including the pack bayonet with the acorn motif, the SS armband. I hope somebody will give us an idea on that. It's a shame to discount something that is original as not being, but we'll take a look and let me just see what he's saying in his letter here about it. Just saying what he wants for the stuff, and saying he's not experienced in check payment, so he wants a bank transfer. Okay, all right, guys. Well, we'll see there. All three of those pieces are things we haven't seen before, but we'll figure out what we got, and we'll see. I kind of like that that pack with the acorn etch. I think it there's something about it that says, yeah, I'm original. So, well, we got one more, I don't know, big box here. Can you get through this, Aubrey?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Wow,
Don't spill your drink.
This is a big one. This is coming from Melbourne, Florida. Well, let's hope there's not a lot of things in it. If there's a lot of things, well, maybe we can put it off to the next.
Yeah, just keep going.
Hang in there, Rob.
Yep, just keep going.
How's your drink?
It's pretty good.
Yeah, mine's all right.
Why don't you put that on the floor?
Huh?
Why don't you put it on the floor?
Yeah, I just want to see what I got here first to get some idea of what. All right, you're right. On the floor it goes. Well, it looks like there's scads of things here.
Well, bring out a couple pieces then.
A couple pieces, all right. Everybody likes these. This is cool. The World War I fighting knife. Wow, it's in nice condition too. Wow, that's a nice piece. Yeah. And it's dated 1918
It's
in
weird,
the
the
leather.
scabbard's shaped for like a poignard, but the blade's straight.
Yeah. Yeah, look at the throat. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, see? It's like a poignard.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not.
That's cool. Gotta get it right. That's probably not right, but yeah, that looks right. That's a really nice piece. The leather is outstanding, and the bluing is all good yet. And
That's Scabber's leather, yeah?
yeah, it's leather. See the seam?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's very nice piece. See what this is. And wow. Yeah, this is a wow. Very nice also. Look at that, guys. The Hitler Youth bugle. Really in nice condition too. No dents or dings. Really nice. You like that, Hub?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's quite pretty. Yeah, that's all right. I like that. Let's see what else is in here. Like I say, there's oh, Gesundheit.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things in this box, and we'll persevere here. It's not me. I can get through it, but I'm worried about Ob. He's sick. Yeah. Let's see. Looks like some kind of cutlass here, Ob.
Okay.
Oh, something looks funny about it here. Oh. It looks like either the factory decided not to put acorns in the back, or the acorns were missing and somebody put rivets in there. I don't know. Maybe we can tell if we see who made it. Forestry cutlass. Oh, wow. Incredible blade. Wow, look at that blade. Man, they're usually never that nice. Look at the frosting and all. Whew. Beautiful. Wow. I like that blade. I like that side too. This is a maker we don't see.
Yeah, it's a different kind of etch too.
Yeah, it's a maker we don't see, and I would say they did this on purpose. It's not missing acorns. That's the way they did it.
That's the way they should have did it.
The way they should have did it, yeah.
Nobody cares about the back.
And look at the detail to the spine etching too. That is really a. Ooh, the blade is the best you'll ever see on a
very nice
forestry cutlass. No, that's original the way it is. I like it. Love it. That blade really shakes you up. You saw, oh, what's these rivets in the grip? But then when you see the blade and so forth, it's just it's not maker mark, but it's done by a small producer, and that's the way they did it. They probably figured, what the hell's the point in having these acorns on the reverse when nobody sees them anyhow? So they put rivets back there. Well, again, like I just said a little while ago, you never see everything, and that's the first time I've ever seen that. And I've handled hundreds of cutlasses. But it's also the first time I've seen a blade that nice and with that special etch. So it's a small producer. It's absolutely correct. Let's see what we got here. Well, we got a nice Pulitzer bayonet. It's a type with the rifle mount and the hilt. Mortise button that works. Beautiful stag grips. Very substantial looking too. Look at that. Really, really cool. Beautiful blade. It is a cut down version. So it was originally a Weimar piece by Alcozo. And it's got numbers on it. What is that? S, L, G. I don't see that much. And yep, the numbers match on the scabbard. So that's a nice piece. I don't know what the Army porta-piece doing on it, but there's nothing wrong with that bayonet. That's very, very nice. Let's see what else is in here. Oh, another edged weapon, looks like. What we got here, guys? Oh, there we go. I always love to see first model Luftwaffes where the knot is tied correctly. That's probably original to the piece. You know, most collectors just wrap it around the bottom of the grip, but this is the correct tie for the first model Luftwaffe. It's got heavy nickel pommel with good sun wheels, and see the plating still between the legs. That's really good on both of them. Grip is in nice condition, and the leather on the scabbard is really nice. It's original, really nice. These are steel mounts that are nickel plated. Let's see what the blade looks like. Yeah, nice. Nice blade, got a little grease on it, that's all. Nickel plated blade. And this one's made by Alcozo. Yep. High quality piece, nothing wrong with that. It's a probably made about 1937, 38, somewhere around that time, because they used a aluminum chain instead of nickel, and the scabbard mounts are steel base, nickel plated instead of the solid nickel. No marks on it now, but that's a nice nice first look. Nice drink too. See if there's anything else in here, Rob.
All right.
Fell out here. What the heck is this? I don't know what that thing is, but this is the scabbard it was in.
It's actually it's a folding knife.
You think it's a folding knife?
Yeah, that blade comes. I think it's a folding knife.
I think you're right. There's all the...
Yeah.
Oh, this button, I guess.
Button, and then no, don't cut yourself. Should go towards. Yeah, there you go.
There we go. Wow, look at that thing. What a deadly thing that is.
I've seen those before.
What is it, you think? Italian or?
It's not a helmet.
Yeah.
I don't know who the maker is. I've seen them before.
Well, that's quite a clever thing here. Wow. As usual, Rob is cleverer than I am, and he managed to get this thing folded, but expanded. Boy, this is a big, very big knife. I would think it's for hunting, but I'm just not sure. I've never seen this pattern before, so if any of you guys could help on that, I think that would be good. I like it though. You like that, Rob?
Yeah, it's cool.
Pretty cool. See if there's anything else in this box. Yep, here we go. A couple more things here. No wonder it weighed so much. And I think there's more after this too. This is a whole video in this box, Rob. Just what you need when you're feeling terrible. Oh well. Looky here.
It's Japanese.
Japanese naval.
Yep.
Nice too. Wow, I wonder what that means.
That's the Sullivan tag.
Yeah. That's probably pretty cool though. I've never seen that before, but that's pretty cool.
That's probably a really rare thing.
Maybe it's like a dog tag
Could
for
be a dog
Japanese,
tag,
yeah. But it looks like a beautiful example here. Wow. Yeah, with the I call them chrysanthemums, but I've been corrected that they're actually cherry blossoms. I don't know, but wow. Oh, look at the blade too. Really, really a nice, exceptional piece. High quality blade, and this is all ray skin, and this is not the fake plastic they used later on. This is an early piece. Beautiful scabbard too. Wow. No, that's this is a very high class Japanese naval piece. Wow, I like that a lot. You like that one, Ob?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's worth a few bucks. Boy, this box is full of interesting things, isn't it? This guy collected some cool things. He must have thought, I'm not the average guy. I'm looking for odd pieces, and wow. Cool stuff. I'm enjoying seeing these things. It's just not the average. Well, here we go. A shooting cutlass is missing the insignia, but the grip. Oh yeah, it does have a crack here, but well, I have some original insignia, so I might be able to make that right, but there we go.
Let me see the clamshell.
No, that's normal with the, got the swazes in it between the name, yeah.
I don't know, I can't see it, you keep turning it.
See what the blade looks like. Oh, incredible. Wow. For a shooting cutlass, you never see a blade that nice. Look at the detail in it. Just fantastic. Wow, that's a nice blade. That has to be the best shooting cutlass blade I've ever seen. Just tremendous. Oh, it's made by Cellar. How about that? Wow. That is really something. It have the yeah, the swastikas are in the insignia. I sort of question Cellar with an etched trademark rather than stamped. But then again, I don't remember ever having a Cellar shooting cutlass. Looks right though, doesn't it? Yeah. You don't think so?
I'll have to take a look at it.
I don't know about that. I'll have to
So a
check
big
that
chunk
one out.
missing out of the grip too?
Yeah. Was that missing before, or did I do that?
I don't think you did it, no.
I don't think I did that, did I? Hope not. Okay, there's that.
And that's it.
Well, I'd like to say yeah, but let me, no, there's still a lot of stuff here. Let's see what we got here. Interesting things though. This guy had very interesting taste. What? Not the ordinary. Ah, it's like another first model Luftwaffe. Not a bad piece. Shows a lot of usage, but it's not too bad. It's a later piece. See, when you see this thick butt plate here,
yeah, that is thick
that's a later piece. So these fittings would be the what do you call it? Pop metal type.
Metal,
yeah, nice blade though, and it looks like Anton Wingen there.
Tiny stamp way high.
Yeah, real tiny. So that's but a mint blade.
Those real late ones aren't easy to find either, though. No, they're not.
Even though this piece is late, look at the chain. It's all nickel, and it's a chain with the flat rings.
Yeah, how about that?
You don't see those flat rings that very often. See how the rings have flat edges, collectors? Nice chain. Surprising to see that chain on this late dagger. Alright, we've got the next piece here. Looks like we got something from Turkey or... yeah, this is Croatian or something.
Romanian,
I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, yeah, I think you're right, Croatian.
Oh, yeah, there's the
yeah.
Croatian coat of arms.
Is that Air Force or?
No, it could be like a river patrol, naval. See the anchor on it?
Oh, okay, yeah, that gives it away.
Yeah, these are quite rare.
Yeah, no,
Quite rare, actually.
it's not our forte, but still.
Yeah. Croatian. I want to see what the blade looks like on it. Oh, it's there's the Croatian coat of arms too. The blade's not of the highest quality, but it's still okay. And then an anchor on the reverse. Again, this man bought interesting things here.
He's a
Not your...
eclectic.
Yeah, that's it. Eclectic?
Eclectic, yes.
What's that mean?
Many different items.
Okay, eclectic. Well, this is just a standard hunting cutlass, probably pre-Nazi, but let's just see what it... Yeah, it's got one of those washed out etched blades on it.
Yeah, they're the funnest to photograph too.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh yeah, you can't. Very hard to.
I can't even see anything. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very.
Not much on it. It's pretty washed
It's all
out.
about the lighting on those.
Well, they were never good to begin with.
Yeah.
I think when they were new. And we have a producer. No producer either. So. Yeah. Well, this is, probably 20s, something like that. Well, I don't know if there's anything more here, Rob.
Oh, there's a lot of different stuff in there, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Well, here's that's just padding, I guess. Well, I think we got everything there. Before we wind the video up, I want to show you a couple of pieces that I think are really, really interesting that I've just acquired. And the first piece, you guys, you're familiar with government official daggers. Normally we see them produced by Alcozo and Eichhorn, but those are not the only producers that made them. And over the years I've seen some other producers, but I have to say this is the first time that I've ever seen an example produced by E&F Horster. And it's a very interesting dagger. If you look at it, you're going to think, well, the the hilt is bent over a little more than what the Eichhorn and Alcozo is, which it is. But the pommel looks basically the same. The crossguard looks a little smaller to me than most of them. And it has a Alcozo or a Horster type scabbard. But what's interesting, if you look in the celluloid on the obverse, it looks kind of normal except for the shape of it. It's got the lines cut in it like an Alcozo would have, but on the reverse, look at that. Isn't that interesting how the mother of pearl just, it's not mother of pearl, but it's made to simulate that.
It's like stained glass.
Yeah, it just is really, really, really pretty. And just so that you can, well, I'll show you it's a Horster, but the blade is not mint, but you can see it's an E&F Horster. Scabbard's not mint either, it's got some age in it. But it's just interesting to see different things, and this is absolutely an original example. I'll show you the obverse of the blade too. It's like I say, it's got a little age in it. But I'll put it back in the scabbard, and what I want to show you so that we can look at the differences. On this dagger, this is a Alcozo example, and I don't know, maybe it's just me, maybe the crossguards are the same size. I assume there are slight differences to them, or Horster ordered the crossguard from Alcozo. That's possible. The scabbard bands look the same, except the leaves are running to the right where they're running to the left on the Alcozo piece.
And these are much thicker.
Yeah, well, they would have used an army scabbard on it, but just pay attention to the shape of the hilt too. See how this is thicker in here than what the Alcozo was, and the heads look pretty much the same, but this is dipped a little bit. And then to further complicate it, we'll put an Eichhorn piece next to it, and you can see on the Eichhorn, the crossguard, of course, is much bigger with a bigger sweep of the upward wings.
Definitely tell that.
Yeah, you can tell it right away. But what's interesting is that this is a genuine dagger. Since I've never seen one, I can't believe that they produced many of these. Maybe when the order initially came out, they tried to get out a few of them, but the fact that we've never seen them indicates that maybe they only made a half a dozen of them. I don't know.
The bands are, this one's sort of like the middle band in thickness, and this one's really fat, and this one's thin.
Yeah. And you can see the grip plates between the Eichhorn and the Horster look pretty similar until you turn them over, and then you have that. It's just really an interesting thing. Also, with Eichhorn, the decorative lines in the ferrule were part of the casting, whereas on this piece those lines were hand done, which is the same on Alcozo pieces too. The lines were hand done. There are those subtle differences, but I thought you might like to see that dagger because it just like I say, I've never seen one, and it's always interesting to see something new after all these years. So that's cool. And now I want to show you something which is the Larry of the episode. I know things are going along, and I apologize, but some of you guys don't care how long it is, so I'm in your corner. All I can do is deal with the stuff that I've gotten the week before the video, so that's what I try to do, no matter how long it takes, because I want to share as much information as I can with you guys. But this piece is absolutely incredible. I've been in this for 50 years. I have never seen one of these pieces. This is original. I don't know how many they made, but I suspect it was just a few, or 2 or 3, or I don't really know. For years, we've talked about the railway Bondschutz water protection official, and we know those daggers normally are similar to the Bondschutz dagger. The only difference being that they had a army style Eichhorn crossguard on them. This also has that, but you'll see what else it has. You ready for this, guys? This dagger's a real thrill. Ta-da! There is a Eichhorn Railway Bondschutz police protection with gilt finish, and it is 100% original. The gilt shows just a little bit of mild wear. It's all there. The pommel is the same as the standard Eichhorn type, except that this pommel is a brass base, gilded. It's 2-piece. The crossguard is the Army style crossguard. The ferrule is the Bondschutz crossguard with the Bondschutz type bands. And when you look at the reverse of it, you can see it has the Eichhorn screw with the Eichhorn throat and the Eichhorn style bands. As I say, this is the first example that I've ever seen.
Can I see the top of the pommel?
The top of the pommel has the sun wheel on it. And then with this dagger, the blade is interesting too, because look at the size of the center area of the blade compared to a normal army blade. It's much wider. The blade is the same length as an army dagger, but it almost looks like it's made one-off. It looks like a custom-made blade to me. And in fact, I believe this dagger is a custom-made dagger. Like I say, if there were probably 2 or 3 of these, 4 of these maybe made for the highest of railway waterways protection leaders. And then on the reverse, it has the beautiful Eichhorn trademark. This dagger is really thrilling to me because it's really fun when you've been in this so long and then see something like this. Never seen before. Just absolutely beautiful. And then to add to it, this is just incredible. The original hangers are with this dagger too. And you ready for this, guys? I mean, they're just fantastic. Look at those hangers. Wow. The brocade is all gold brocade with twin black lines running through it, and the mounts are all in gilded finish to match the dagger. And then the belt clip is also original to the hangers with the gilded snap clip. And you can see at the bottom of the snaps there's just the slightest of wear, commensurate with the slightest of wear on this dagger. This is something that is at the top of Third Reich Edge weapons collecting. Like I say, this is the first one I've ever seen. Tom Johnson in his last volume, I think it was volume 8, does show a gilt waterways railway that was owned by Ron Duchamp, a very respected collector who's now not with us. But the picture's in black and white, so you can't see the gild, and there are no straps with it. These are the first known straps that have ever surfaced, and the dagger itself is just incredible. So this is something very, very, very special and very thrilling for me to have. For you advanced guys that have been in this a long time, I would think you're going to be quite excited about this piece, because as I say, I've never seen one. So I think it's a real honor to be able to show you this and offer this piece. It just doesn't get any better. So what do you think of that, Ob? You like those straps?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Those straps are... I should show you the other side too, I guess, because they're so cool. Look at the blue color of them.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Oh, just this is the kind of thing that makes your heart beat faster when you see it. I'm just thrilled to death to have this piece in my presence and be able to look at it and admire it. And
I think that blade would match that railway we had before.
The Army Waterways Railway.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
One of a kind
That
piece.
blade was made the same way with that wide foot. Yeah, that I had a few years ago.
It matches that blade. It makes sense. And that was Acorn too, if I'm not mistaken.
That kind of tells me. I mean, this piece may be one of a kind. I don't know, but you have to believe that all the years we've been in this, nobody has seen this dagger before. So it's an incredible find. And I'm honored to be able to show it to you.
I like the bag with the pocket on the side too.
I love this bag. Yeah,
it's perfect.
The hanger.
Yeah, very good idea.
Yeah, I like it because it gives you the ability to show the dagger, which is really outstanding, and everybody's there, wow, look at that thing, and then you reach in here and pull these things out, and you go, oh my God, it just, it's very exciting.
No knot?
Yeah, I wonder if it was worn with a porta-pee. You wouldn't think a regular Bondschutz porta-pee, because it's aluminum with the black specks in it, would be worn with it. It was probably a gilded bullion type porta-pee with black specks. I don't know, but there you go, guys. That's something you'll never see again, I don't think, and I hope you like it. It's very thrilling to me. Gives me the shivers. It's so nice. So I appreciate you watching, and I'm sorry the video went so long, but I can't control what comes in, and so we'll see you next week, and stay well, and don't forget about the Mac show in September. Make your plans for that. We want to see you all there. Thank you, guys.